When Delta Hospital got the first CT scanner, it really solidified the fact that the hospital could truly deliver emergency care for our community.
We've had the scanner here since 2009, and it's done a wonderful job. It's been used a tremendous amount. Last year, the number of cases was over 7,000 in 1 year, calendar year, so it's quite actively used.
We've been informed that the CT scanner that the hospital presently has will reach the end of its useful lifespan in 2019. It's a critical piece of equipment to providing cutting-edge healthcare for our community. We've agreed to raise $1.7 million over the next 2 years, and we're going to utilize funds from our 2 signature events.
To be honest, I never really thought about a CT scanner before. I'm 47, I'm healthy. I never thought that I was going to have a brain hemorrhage, so it wasn't something that I ever thought about, but I'm incredibly thankful that it was there.
I always think of hospitals as for someone else, maybe for people when they're older. Never would have I thought there would be a day that came that having a hospital within my own community, just a few kilometers away, would save my life.
A patient may come in at 2 or 3 in the morning with a severe headache, and we may need to investigate, and one of the investigations would be a CT scan to see if there is a bleed in the brain or what the cause of that pain is. And that's something that can't wait, and also can't be shipped out somewhere else where time is of importance.
Having a CT scan at Delta means that people don't need to leave this community. And in instances where there's emergency situations like heart-related issues or brain and time is of the essence, it's critical, and quite often it can save lives.
CT uses X-rays to generate cross-sectional images of the body from head to toe. It's used for patients that are in hospital, such as ER patients as well as admitted patients. It's also used for patients that are outside in the community that require workups for various different types of reasons.
The day I went to the hospital, really, it was around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt a tightness or on my chest, and I couldn't breathe. And so I woke up Teresa, and I usually don't do this, but I said I have to go to the hospital. And then Dr. Shaw insisted that I need the CT scan, and he was really pleased that he'd found the dissected aorta. Well, now they've done the surgery for the dissected aorta. I've got a stent, and I'm fine. What's happened is you've been through that, and you realize you're mortal. You realize you can die, and it can all be taken away. And you appreciate it.
What was most remarkable about the day that took me to Delta Hospital ER was that it was really an unremarkable day. We were just about to go out for dinner that evening, and I was looking up into the cupboard, and boom, my head just kind of exploded in pain, and you just don't really know what to do. You're just in this moment of panic because you have this uncontrollable pain that you've never felt before, and I'm thinking, I have to take care of my wife, I have to take care of my family, but this could be it, because this is something I've never experienced. My head's exploding and I think I'm going to die. So the ambulance came and picked me up, and I got rushed to the Delta Hospital emergency. If I had not been diagnosed and treated as quickly as I was, it is very possible that things could have been a little bit more dire. So without Delta Hospital having the CT diagnostic capabilities, I might not be sitting here today. So.
It was a Saturday morning, woke up, did some chores. It was just a usual weekend. It was sort of as the morning went on, I was getting little pains in my head and I just didn't feel right. And then by about lunchtime, I thought something was really not right. My husband wasn't home, so I called my dad who lives in Ladner, and I asked him to come and get me because he had to take me to the hospital because I knew that this was bad, whatever had happened. They gave me a CT scan and they were able to see that I had had a brain hemorrhage. And with that, they gave me morphine and painkillers, etc. Thankfully, I didn't require surgery, and the doctor at Delta Hospital actually told me, Dr. Henderson, that I won the lottery, because the fact that, one, I survived the brain hemorrhage is a miracle, but two, that I survived and I have absolutely zero side effects from it is just, it's almost unheard of. So I was in the hospital. This was a few days after it happened, and my parents were visiting me, and I was talking to them about when the first time I saw the kids and how Ella's face had just crumpled. And I just thought, if I died, how bad it would be for my kids and how it would just change the course of their life. And, you know, I said, that's my babies. And my dad just looked at me and he said, well, you're our baby.
I'm thankful that I'm in a community where they have the technology and the people that are able to help you. I found with the emergency ward, the people that I was with were amazing, and they were careful and they were diligent, and because of that, and they took the extra time, and because of the technology as well, I believe they saved my life.
Delta is a fantastic community and amazingly generous, and I'm blown away every day how much our community really gets behind the most critical needs.
So it's important to upgrade, get a new machine that'll give us another decade or so, and also provide us better imaging with regards to the resolution of the images as the technology has advanced over the last 9 to 10 years. It's very important to upgrade our materials.
Our donors and our sponsors are always up to the challenge, and I have no doubt that this time will be any different. Having the very best medical equipment here for our patients is our #1 priority, and I know together we'll be able to do it. So thank you very much.